Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival and our survival run on the planet of Juine. I've just got myself completely and utterly lost. Use the scanner, it helps. I'll just do... Definitely got myself lost. There's the burial chamber, and there's what I'm looking for. We're off to Atlantis, also known as Sanctuary. See if it's still underwater, or if it's been fixed in the latest patches. It's hard to tell from up here, but it is looking kind of underwater. And what we're off to do here is we're off to make some money. We're going to be trading out a lot of sniper rifles. I need to leave the fridge running so I can switch the ship off. Jump out. Oh, I do need to connect remotely to the cargo boxes though. And as you can see, we have got a lot of sniper rifles. Both cargo boxes are absolutely crammed full with them. And so is our personal inventory. What am I stuck? I'm stuck on that gun, aren't I? Right. Yeah, so we have got to make a lot of money because we have got a lot of things that we need to buy in order to make a ship that will let us go out into space beyond the current orbit in order to find Zascosium and Erestrum, in order to build a CV that will let us get out beyond this system. Right, where's the traders? There's Bertram. Bertie, speak to me, my man. Now, I've got a lot of these to trade, so I might cut this and come back to you in a minute. Bear with me. And there we are. That's the last batch. Right, now we need a few things to buy here. I mean, we can make these, but I'm just going to buy a few because we do need them. You notice I've rationalized my inventory and I'm not carrying everything in the kitchen sink anymore. I've stripped it down to these 3 med kits and these 2 effect shots. So detox kits, I'm going to buy 6 of those because we don't have enough fire moss scrapings to make them. Those have gone straight across to inventory. I'll need to pull them back. They've gone straight across to the ship, I should say. I need to pull them back. We don't need any of this except maybe that magnesium powder. So I'll take all of his magnesium powder. Need that for making ammunition. Small optronic bridges, we're going to need quite a few, but I believe the trading station up in orbit is cheaper. 16,000 to buy and 27,000 on the matrix. I have a feeling the orbital is cheaper, so we'll hang off on that for now. Have to remember 16 and 27 to buy those. He's got nothing else that I want to buy, so we'll speak to the guy around the corner. Thank you very much, Bertie. See you again soon. Right, speak to me, Mac. What am I wanting to do? F to talk to you. Right, okay, so what have you got? Let's have a look. Medium armor. I really would like to get a set of medium armor, but I think you're a bit on the pricey side at 58k. I think I can get it cheaper elsewhere if I'm careful. Right, what do we want from him? We want, let's have a look. Start with what we absolutely do want. Aluminium and platinum I don't think we need. Carbon substrate and nitrocellulose we make. Auto miner cores we could definitely do with a few of them. We're sitting on 1/3 credits, so I'm going to buy 3 of them, which I think will give us a total of 10. Even though we've not made the auto miners yet, it's worth building up the cores just now, so we'll get 3 of those. I might be able to get them cheaper in space, but not by much, so I might as well just get these now. We'll take those promethium pellets because we do need to make fuel. So 57. I'll take the pentaxid because we're going to need that once we start the new ship. Gold ingots, I'll take another 10 off him because we need those for making computers and things. Take his magnesium powder, 50 of those. Take his neodymium because we don't yet have a source for that. Titanium rods, we can buy titanium ore from the Talon. Same with the silicon, copper, cobalt and iron. We don't need to buy any of that. I've got an EVA boost. I've got a radiation boost. I believe I've got an oxy tank and insulation boost in the armor locker back at the base. We're not needing drill charges. Again, I'd like to get a medium armor, but I think that's cheaper in space by a substantial amount. So I'm going to leave that until we get there. Okay, right, so that's those 2 traders. There's no other traders here that we can trade with apart from the Galactic Galactic Information Network terminal, but we don't have any tokens to hand in, so that's kind of pointless. We can't buy food here or anything, so not much we can do about that. Let's just have a quick look in the remote connect at the ship. Yeah, there we are. So we'll pull those medical things down. We'll leave this all here. We'll put them in there at the front. Put them there because those are general stores. These are for making fuel. I need to keep a couple of these on me just in case, because we are going to be doing, put that away, we are going to be doing quite a bit of looting, and we do need to get a lot of materials from looting, but more importantly we need components from it. Now we can't loot Polaris, otherwise they turn hostile. So right, we need to shoot across to the Talon now, which, if I remember rightly, they are way off to the east of us here. Let's just have a quick squiz at the map. No, they're not. They're off to the west, and a good distance as well. So there's the base. We're going to overfly the base into the Talon settlement. We may go up and get iron sheets from these wreckages, but we've got a few other wreckages around. There's the mining towers, ancient temple. That's the Heidelberg. I'm not sure there's anything left in there that we can salvage that's worth having. Here, of course, is the Xerax territory, but if I remember rightly, oh, there's the abandoned workshop, look. And there is the promethium deposits. Now we need to get an auto miner on that one. There's a gold deposit there that we could dig out. So if we go see the Talon, and then zoom up to the abandoned workshop, see if we can get anything worthwhile out of that. Very possible I could die up there a couple of times, but we'll see how we go. Right, so swing round to the west, and that away, level it up, and off we go over the hills and far away. Now, I promised you last episode that I would show you building a ship from scratch. Well, building it from scratch starts with gathering your resources that you need to make it. So all of this, which might be all that we get time for this week actually, is scooting around gathering the bits and pieces, is to obviously you've got to get your your materials and resources and components and stuff together. Whoa, hello. There's the damaged comm station. That's all the wreckage judges. There's the Talon. Got to go to the Tal settlement and clean out the traders there, including the Shaman, however you pronounce it. We've got to get all of that done, and we've got to get across and loot a couple of POIs just for extra bits and pieces. Where's the door on this place? Over there. At least that's where it looks to be. Tree, get out the way. Stopped in mid-air by a tree. Who'd have thought it? Whoa. Fingers, hit the right key. Yeah, like I said, hit the right key. Whoa, that was a bit sudden. Right. Shut the ship down, jump out. We're not yet honoured with the Talon, so we don't want to stay here too long because we're losing rep with them. Right. Talk to their trader. What have you got? Hey, stop it. Talk to the trader. There we go. Right, what have you got that I want? Detox kits. That's the ones we've already got, but you do look to be cheaper than the guy at Sanctuary. I have to remember that. Bandages, energy healers, painkillers. Might be worth getting a few more of them. So I'll grab another 5 of those. And of course they've gone straight to the ship again. Alien teeth we don't need. Herbal leaves, plant I'm low on plant protein. I'll take those off you. Actually, I should take the herbal leaves as well. Getting low on emergency rations. I'll take a couple of those off you. How hungry am I? Yeah, I'll have one of them. Just for munching right now when I finish the transaction. And there's nothing else there that we need. Apart from maybe some canned food. But he's a little bit pricey on his canned food. Okay, thanks dude. What have you got? Put that away. We're friendly with these guys. Huh? That's better. Right. So, I think we can afford to take all of this off them. So, 177, buy. Cobalt, 1372. Buy. Copper, 1184. Buy. Silicon, 1031. Buy. Iron ore, 1235. Buy. Thanks, mate. And we'll go and speak to the shaman. See what he's got to sell. What you got, dude? Let's have a look. Right, health packs. Now, I do want another 4 of those, even though they're expensive to buy. We'll have them. He doesn't sell the materials. He's not selling the moss scrapings or anything. And I don't really want to buy any of what he's got here. It's the moss scrapings in particular that I'm desperate for. So it looks like we might have to go on a scavenge for them. Because we need them to make all 5 of these different medical kits. We need them to make these as well. Okay, back to the ship. I was sure he sold the moss scrapings. Never mind. Somebody sells them, I just can't remember who. Right, so let's just access that. Alright, let those go on there. That we're going to eat immediately, so we'll put that on there. Those can go in there. These need to go in the fridge, otherwise they will deteriorate. We'll put those in there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so fridge. Put them in the fridge. And you can see the medicines that I used to carry around and the drinks. I've dumped them all in the fridge here. None of this bottom row perishes, so turning the fridge off is not a problem. But now that we've got those perishables in the top row, we do need to keep the fridge on. So what am I doing? That's what we want to do. Get the fridge on, and we'll just very quickly have a munch on that. Top our foods up. Right, so we're going to go to that abandoned workshop we said, which is off to the northwest of us, which is that a direction. I wish the ships would stay in level flight when you yaw them. Right, again, over the hills and far away. More to the northwest, please. Have a radar ping, see where everything's at. Lithium deposit medium. I wish I had a mining auto miner with me, because we could have gone and put that into place. It's possibly something we might have to, well, in fact we will have to do it sooner rather than later, so I might even try and get it done in this episode. Workshop's 600 meters out. There it is. Now this thing is usually absolutely crawling with spiders, and they are evil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park the ship here. Yeah, there they are. They're spawning in already, look. So we'll go to the Gatling gun. Of course, doing this at night doesn't help. Come back here, you. I need to adjust the sensitivity on the pitch and yaw and roll on this. Again, I'm sure I adjusted it after I said I would have to do it last time. Let's just quickly look at that. I did adjust it, and it's still, the yaw is way out. I need to take the yaw down. I don't know why that went back up to full. It's a little bit more manageable. Not quite as responsive, obviously. Out. We got one underneath us somewhere. There he is. Got you. That's 4 that we've killed. I'm sure there's more than that. Let's just do a slow overfly. See if we can spot any more crawling around. There's lots of cargo containers in here. You see, there's one there. There's one there. There's one there. I think we get cargo out of that console. There's another one through that door. And then the opposite ends are where these 2 doors are. Again, there's a cargo container. There's another one there. There's a load of them. So it might be worth just looting this place, so that we've got it looted. And keep that light on, shining into there. Right, we need to move the ship back a bit, because if this place explodes and this place is booby-trapped, we don't want the ship to take damage. Right, so we leave that like that. We'll go into the main console and we will turn off the thrusters to save fuel, but we will leave everything else switched on. We need to get more fuel into her, and we don't have very much at all. So let's jump up. We want our lights on. There we go. And we want our rapid rate of fire weapon. You notice I've ditched the shotgun and I've moved the multi-tool, the survival tool. So what I do need to do is I need to get that one out. I don't want to go down into the cellars if this place goes up. Other faction. It's a bit of a puzzle, this one. If we use Shift F, does it move it to... Oh, it doesn't. So we're going to have to put it into inventory and then manually move it across. Now, as soon as we go on any of that wooden section, I'm surprised it hasn't blown already. It normally blows. So... Whoa. We're not getting very good loot here at the moment. Don't know what that is. It's kind of saying to me that that's going to blow up because it's got that marker on it. Damage that. Cannot damage that. We'll reload it regardless. See, the temptation would be to come in here and land on here, but if it does explode, all of this collapses, so you'd end up damaging your ship. Can't get into that from there, and we're trapped in here if we stay like this. Yeah. Oh, come on. I think this is the furthest I've ever got round this location without it blowing up on me. Maybe it's because we killed the spiders first. I don't know. Anybody know? Anybody got experience of this? Right, so we've got to go in from the other end there. I'm trying to stay off the wooden bits, because the wooden bits to me seem to be what triggers the explosions. And then you drop down into a huge pit. I get that? I get that. Any more cargo boxes? No. Right, so the only way we can do anything with this now is to actually go down below. That the kind of access door. I'm sure that shutter door is one of the things that leads down. Did we access this box? Sathium plates, very nice. That's what we need more of. See, if we can find the core, we can collapse this whole place and salvage it all in one hit. Now there's another box there. I don't know if we've done that one. Try and get across to it. We didn't. Very nice, a power coil. they are very expensive to make those, so it's good to get some of them. Right, well, is that a console up there flashing? Just up there? Don't remember that. We were up inside there. Definitely something odd there. No, I think it's just a graphical glitch. Okay, so how do we trigger this now to blow up and open up the inside? Because we don't have an explosive weapon on the ship. We've only got the 2 Gatlings. So we can't use that to blow it out. There we go. Yeah, like that. Right, see, and there's a huge drop down there. And not necessarily a route out. I don't, unless it's this one. Cannot access the door. Cannot damage it with this weapon. I mean, my ship's small enough, I could actually fly down into there, especially if I blow out these bits of wood here. Try that. Now, I could jump and use my jump jets to land, but that doesn't mean my jump jets are strong enough to get me out. I mean, we'd have to go down and be guaranteed to find the core to be able to get back out. You see, there's a sensor there. I think that sensor is what triggered, if you went across the center of that wooden area, that's what triggered the explosions. But we preempted it by blowing them ourselves. So I can't see, there's areas there that are a bit sensitive. I need to get around the other side of this. Is that another? No. Can't damage that. Okay, reload. One of the great things about these pulse rifles, the ammunition is just standard projectile rifle ammunition, so it's dirt cheap, and you can use it to experiment with knocking things down and not worry about how much of it you use, because it's so cheap to make more. Right, until we take the core out, we can't dismantle this facility. There is a passageway there, look. Right there. I'm guessing that to find the core we have to go through there, but what I don't want to do is get trapped down there, and we're getting a little bit long in the episode anyway. So we got the loot from the boxes, we'll leave it at that. We'll come back and clear this on another day when we got a ship that's more capable of getting us in and out of there. Jump. There we go. Right, so just connect to the ship, go into the cargo box, and we'll move this loot across as components. Need to find something to dismantle. Well, this is the start of building our new ship, because we need all this loot, all these materials. See that ore there, we'll get all of that refined up. We've got those neodymiums pre-refined, same with the gold and that pentaxid. Need to get that converted into fuel like these ones down here. Right, let's very quickly see if we can find something that we can go collapse. Oh, I need to turn the thrusters on, don't I? Thrusters on. There we go. we're going to need metal sheets, not just the metal ingots. So let's have a think. Head back to base is going to be head basically slightly south of east, I believe. Check the map. Yeah, there's base there. So slightly south of east, like I said. Round about east-southeast direction. We've got these wreckages en route that we could dismantle. Destroyed mining towers. They come down quite easy. We could go do them. Actually, yeah, let's go do them. So just ping the radar, get them on the map. There they are. Just get above the treetops a bit. We can drop those destroyed mining towers quite easily and get a lot of resources in dropping them. So I'll get onto that and we'll head back to base and offload, and that's going to have to be the end of it for today once I've done that, because we're running out of time again. Right, these are the mining towers. You can see I've already taken one down, look. You can see the remnants of it floating up in the sky. And the last vestiges of it sitting down here on the ground. So we want the ship in close enough that we can connect to it remotely. So plonk her down there and jump out. I'm going to leave her all running. Well, I should turn the thrusters off, I guess, just to save fuel. Right, we're going to want our multi-tool out, and we're going to want retrieve blocks. Oops, don't know what I did there. Right, so we start taking out all these blocks down at the bottom level. We're aiming to get the tower to collapse. Just take everything out. Do this quick and don't actually take the center out first. That butterfly just gave me a real jump scare. Thought it was some sort of monster coming in to attack me. All the center structures taken out. Make sure there's no central support. Then we can go around the edges. Take all of these out. All of this material. Oh, and there's the bugs. Now you just stay back there, little bugs. I'm not here to hurt you, but if you come and annoy me, I will. Pieces dropping already, but it's when the main block drops, that's when I want it. Grab these bits that have dropped then. Your odd bits dropping, it's not the odd bits that I want, it's the bulk that I want. It should all come down in one big hit. That sounded hopeful. Turn around and have a look. Yeah, this is better. This is the way I wanted it all to fall down. Press F, pick it all up as we go around. Got to get it quick because it despawns unbelievably fast. Get this tower out. Get this last leg out and it should all come down. A lot of this is concrete, of course, which is not what we really want. We want the steel. There we go, that's what we wanted. Put it around, pick it all up as fast as you can. Jump. Jump. Gimme, 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 gimme. Got it. Oh, we missed that bit over there. Rats. Get this. And I think that's all we're going to get out of it. But there's some metal here, we'll get that. There's wood. That's metal. That's metal. I believe that's metal. Those are all metal. We'll have those. I could have put a core on this and that would have allowed me to get complete blocks. But to be honest, the sheet steel's just as good as the complete blocks at this point in the game, because the sheet steel can be converted into things like sniper rifles and all of that stuff. Now that lot's hanging in the air up there. The only way to get that down, I guess, is to take out all of this foundation layer underneath it. Wait for it to collapse. And anytime now, there should be no supports holding that up, and it should decide to collapse. Hey Bugs, I got stunned for 5 seconds. That was not nice, Bugs. That was not nice at all. Take that for your trouble. Where's your mate? I see you. Told you, don't interfere with me and I won't hurt you. Guess we should loot them. Honor their sacrifice by taking their meat. And we don't really need all these concrete blocks, but I'm trying to get that metal that's in the sky to fall down, so the only way I know of to possibly get it to come down is to take this out. Hey Bug. No, 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 don't you think about it. You get aggressive with me and I'll show you who's boss. There is no reason for that to still be in the air. None whatsoever. I can't reach any of it by using the jump jets. Now that's annoying because there's a lot of metal sitting up there and I want it. Okay, if it was multiplayer, what we would do is we would have somebody stand on the outside of the ship and we'd hover up very slowly and carefully, and then they would remove blocks until it fell down and somebody else on the ground would be ready to catch it all. But we can't get it, so unless that one block there is what's holding it up, no effect. So I don't know. I don't know what's keeping that in the air other than faulty game logic. But I know what I do see that I want. We need more buds. We're not producing enough buds to keep up with demand, so we'll have that. So let's just connect to the ship and devices, cargo port, access, anything in there for the fridge. Yep, there's those buds. That can go straight to trash. We can't use those. Concrete, steel, put them side by side. These are all materials. We'll leave them up there. go in there. Actually, they should go with that because they're pre-refined. So should those. They should go down there. They're pre-refined. So is that. And that. That's pre-refined. That's to be refined. These are components. Okay. Bridge. And there. Put those in there. Right, back to base. Thrusters are on. Oops. And it's more east than south, so we'll head that way. Scan. Try and get it on the map. Get a clue on the map. There's the wreckages, there's the escape pod. Should be about that way. There's the comm station. So what I'll do between episodes, I'll go out and I'll continue gathering all the raw materials and processed materials that we're going to need to make the new ship, but then we've got to do a couple of very special runs before we start it. There's a wreck in the orbit of this planet that I need to go salvage because it's got a couple of components on it that I want. And hold on, have we gone too far? Yeah, we need to go northeast now. There we are. There's Sanctuary, there's Juine base, there we go. Yeah, so I've got to go and salvage that wreck that's in orbit, get the components off that, and we're sitting on enough money to do what we need to do once we do get into space. Yeah, shoot them Tellura pods, well, wee things. So it's just a case of building the ship from scratch. So what I might do is, in addition to doing the resource runs, if I get the skeleton of the new ship laid out on the floor of the hangar in readiness, and then it's going to make the build episode a little bit shorter. Glad to have you here as always, and it's never goodbye, it's just bye for now.